tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving away from pressure. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Complete on 3rd down. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
A designed run for the quarterback. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Slips a tackle. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Now on the move. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. he's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. Movement here from the tight end. He'll take it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Doors. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Vanderbilt 7, South Carolina 0.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Wide out in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. To the air, it's Sellers. Starts to scramble to the left. He'll pull it down. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Reads it, fires complete. On the move at the 30. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Fires into traffic, intercepted.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's 2nd and 6. A run for the quarterback. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Direct snap. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. On the move. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
They're bringing heat. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. Buys a little time with his feet. Makes a connection. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Quarterback checking off. He's going to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown Gamecocks. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Number 7 scores points for the defense.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Eastern Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick-6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
They'll throw it on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It's complete on the right side. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Quarterback checking the play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, the attempt is no good, and they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
14. Vanderbilt, 7.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
South Carolina 14, Vanderbilt 7.
And the Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Slips through the line, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You can tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control.
He's taking the shot. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Commodores. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Number 35. Kick this one away.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. South Carolina offense is back on the field. He wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Getting some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They'll go with a direct snap. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabs it inside the 10. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it. Oh, they knock it free. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And thanks to a little help from the defense after that penalty, it's second and goal, a little bit closer. Snap it to the back. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 24 set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
To the air on first down. He'll try to do it himself. At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. Going up top on first down. He's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes the offense on second down.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quarterback keeper. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
South Carolina, 21. Vanderbilt, 14.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You could see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. Obliterates him, still on the move. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer, take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks. Spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Now they're going to throw it. And they got him for the sack. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming. He's looking to throw it. Buys a little time. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. On the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Makes a move. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give as they work on that clock. At midfield, he's got room. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to throw, it's Sellers. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And here comes the field goal unit. And they'll try to tack 3 more onto this lead late. And the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Off the RPO, complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying to find his man on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They want to just keep throwing it. And he's got it inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Vandy.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Comes out throwing on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Turns it on at midfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And when the clock's running down late in the ball game, every first down matters. Every second matters. Really good job by the quarterback. Dropping back to pass, scrambling around, getting the first down, and also getting out of bounds to save precious seconds as this one ticks down.
The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
The defense blows up the ISO play by getting penetration right up the middle, and that forces the negative play.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. That's it, 5. He makes the catch. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. Got a room. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
South Carolina.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
In the end zone.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
35. Vanderbilt, 28.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Tosses it back. Feeling some heat. Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball